John Isner has made it into round 2 in Shanghai after escaping a scare in round 1 on Monday thanks to Santiago Geraldo of Colombia. The 6'10" big-hitting American is the world number 13 and is the top-ranked player from the USA at the moment. After his opening round win, Isner took some time out from his busy sked to sit down with our Wong Dong for an exclusive one-on-one.
It's a Master Series event. It's one of our biggest tournaments of the year. And I absolutely love coming over here every single year. I had a good summer, so I put myself in position to be seated here, which helps out with draws and whatnot. Mm-hmm. So I was able to sneak past my first match, which for me is normally the toughest. So I'm very happy with that, and I think I'm going to get stronger and better as this tournament goes on.
Now, you're one of the, shall we say, special cases back in the States in the U.S. men's tennis because you didn't really turn pro immediately.
Well, it was when I was in college. When I left high school, I didn't go pro because I wasn't good enough. But my junior year of college, I became the #1 college player in the country, and at that moment, I sort of realized that I wanted to give pro tennis a shot. Mm-hmm. I didn't want to work a regular job. I turned pro. I turned pro at 22 years old, which is extremely late. But for me,
still not a bad decision, right?
No. But for me, it was the right thing to do because without college and college tennis, I wouldn't be here.
Mm-hmm. Now you're labeled as one of the ace machines, shall we say, in ATP on ATP tour, particularly. Yeah. Any other few areas that you feel that you really need to improve?
Well, yeah, serving is my trademark. It's always going to be my best shot. It's always going to be the shot that I rely on most. But for me, I need to be as aggressive as possible when I'm returning. And I actually felt like I did that fairly well today. And that's I don't need to be playing super long points, running side to side because I wear out quicker than my opponents. Mm-hmm. So for me, I got to be aggressive on return games and do what I do on my service games, and from that I can put pressure on my opponent.
One of the things I need to remind you is that when we talk about John Isner, people think about that marathon match in Wimbledon 3 years ago. And what happened? And also, obviously, you didn't expect that match to be that long, over 11 hours.
Yeah, well, no one expected that, and my opponent Nicola, he didn't expect it either, and it was something. The match just kept dragging on and on. It's something I really still have a hard time explaining. You just, no one could even dream of a situation like that, but it happened, and from that, I became actually very, very close friends with Nicola. And prior to that match, I didn't know him too well, so I'm happy with that. But certainly, I think that was in 2010. After that match, my body felt the effects of that match. Obviously, the next day when I had to play, right. But also the rest of the summer and the rest of the year, it took its toll on me.
And finally, the U.S. men's tennis right now is struggling quite a bit after the retirement of Sampras and also Michael Chan. And do you feel that you're really pressured, or do you think that you have really that kind of responsibility to really shoulder, to really tough out at this difficult time?
I don't feel that pressure. As I said before, I never could have imagined me being the #1 American in tennis.
But you are now.
I am right now, and it's all been a very neat surprise for me. But I don't really feel that pressure too much. Everything I've done has been a huge shock to me, really. And I felt like over the last 4 years, I've been very, very consistent. I'm going to finish in the top 20 again this year. It's my 4th in a row finishing in the top 20. Mm-hmm. So, my results, I'm very proud of. And if people want to say, American tennis is struggling because the highest ranked guy is whatever 13 or 14, whatever I am right now, so be it. I'm very happy with how I'm playing and what I'm doing with my career.